You need to keep doing this in the winter.
Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the habits that have changed my life, not only for my weight loss journey, but my overall well-being. I'm currently doing 75 hard, and one of the reasons that I chose to start my year with this challenge is because it encompasses a lot of the things that I value in my everyday life, like getting daily movement, eating well, reading every day, and things like that. It's been really important for me to realize that small everyday habits are what make up the big picture of life, and I wanted to share the habits that I felt have been the most impactful. I really hope that you find this video useful and encouraging, and like I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. It is January 9th, day 9 of 75 hard. As you can see, we've moved locations for a few days. I'm just on a little getaway, so I'm trying to enjoy my time out here before I have to go back to school next week. It's actually so cold where we are right now. I'm really scared because I have to go on a run today, but I'm still gonna get it done. I'm still reading Feel Good Productivity. Like I said in my last video, my goal is to finish it by this Friday. I have till tomorrow to finish this. It's really good so far. I really like this book. I think my favorite thing that they're talking about right now is asking yourself why you're doing certain things, like giving yourself your why. And it made me think about why I'm doing 75 hard in the first place. If you've been here for a while, you know that I went through a really big weight loss journey. I still haven't hit my goal. I'm not in a rush to hit it, but I was like, is that like the main reason that I'm doing this? And then I remind myself that the reason that I'm doing this is because I really want to have discipline in more areas of my life than just like a couple of things. I feel like I'm really disciplined with running. I feel like I'm really disciplined with school, but I don't feel like I'm super disciplined when it comes to how I eat and following my routines as consistently as I'd like. So when I think about my why for 75 hard, it would be to have a balanced life no matter where I go, and to eat healthy and to just kind of live a healthy lifestyle at all times. I want to get to the point with health and fitness where it feels like who I am, not just something that I do, if that makes sense. So I'm really liking this chapter, setting goals that are actually attainable and not just being like, by the time I finish 75 hard, I want to lose 25 pounds. Think about it more as what can I do today to contribute to the bigger goal. I read a lot of self-help books, so it is kind of getting a little daunting. There are a lot of similar themes to this and some of the other books that I've read. And like I said, my next book is The Mountain Is You, and I love that book and I'm so excited to read it, but I'm going to finish this very soon and start on The Mountain Is You. Today is going to be a pretty chill day, mostly because it's so cold. I'm going to go on a run really soon. Like I said, my big goal for 75 hard when it comes to food is to make my food at home as much as I can, but since I'm not home, I'm going to be making my breakfast and probably my dinner here, so we're going to go out for lunch. There's a lot of vegan restaurants out here, but I'm not trying to eat like crazy vegan food because that's always my vice, and I feel like it's cheating. I'm gonna be honest. I was actually looking over the rules for 75 hard and some of the frequently asked questions on his website. It says that you're not allowed to put electrolytes in your water, and I don't know why, I just thought that was kind of dumb, because I was just like, it's electrolytes. So even though I'm doing 75 hard, obviously the adjustments that I'm making are just for me. Like, I'm 5'3", so I'm not gonna drink a gallon of water a day. I decided that last week when I drank a gallon of water a day and I felt like I was gonna throw up. So I made that adjustment. I also am putting electrolytes in my water because I run a lot. They're not flavored electrolytes, so it's not like it's fun. I'm just doing the non-flavored element packet. To me, I was just like, that's kind of a stupid rule. I get it. They have rules. Who cares if you put salt in your water? Anyways, but I just got my journaling done. I did my 10 pages of reading. So we're gonna get this day started, and I'm really excited. Usually like running in the snow, but this is so nice. It's really smooth because it's not super cold out. I feel like I can breathe really easily, and this is like actually really good running weather.
I just hit mile 1 and I'm actually feeling so good considering all the snow on the ground and the wind. But I'm like, I always say trail running is like my thing because it helps me to calm down and to take the run as it goes instead of letting the run take me. And this is just such a peaceful run, and that's my goal this winter. I want to trail run at least twice a week. So I just realized that the wind is blowing in the direction that I'm running, so the way back is probably not going to be great, and I also probably won't be able to film. Just know that if I'm smiling, I might be crying on the inside. I just hit mile 3 and I was supposed to turn around already, but I'm just having a good time. So I was supposed to do 3 to 4 miles today. I'm gonna do 5 and walk back the last mile. I just finished 5 miles, 52 minutes, 30 something seconds. Really good. It's so cold. My run back was awful. It was so bad, but I'm happy I got it done. That's like my favorite thing about running is like, even when the conditions aren't great, once you get used to it, you get good at it. So let's get ready for the day.
I'm already at 10K steps. It's just about 10 a.m. That's something really fun I've been doing. My goal is 10K before 10. It's pretty easy, especially on my running days. Like today I ran 5 miles, so I got that in immediately. But on the other days, it takes a little bit more effort, but I'm really liking adding that in. I feel like it makes sure, one, that no matter what my workout is in the morning, I get at least 45 minutes for one of the workouts for 75 hard. And two, it's just nice because I feel like I can set this as a standard for myself so that even when I'm not doing 75 hard, I kind of have a guide for my life when it's over, if that makes sense. That run was so nice. I'm really hoping that I can get more into trail running in the winter because last winter, I don't even think I really ran that much. Like I maybe did a handful of runs in the winter last year, but I was also in Texas last winter, so it was not the same. And I feel like this is kind of like my test. This to me is like my test of like, do you really want to be a runner? Because if you do, you need to keep doing this in the winter. I feel like if there's ever anything that you guys take from like my weight loss journey or my running journey, it's just that as long as you try something and you keep trying, you will get good at it and you will get better. And I think for a long time, I always thought I was gonna get injured, so that held me back. And then I always thought I wasn't good enough, and then that held me back. And there were just so many things that I like made up for myself as excuses as to why I couldn't do or try certain things. And like the older I get, the more I realize that's just a thought process that I've had. That's a line of thought that I have, but that line doesn't have to continue. I can put a period at the end of that and start a new sentence. And that's kind of something that I'm trying to remind myself as I'm going into 75 hard, because I failed this journey so many times, and I want to remember that you failed in the past, but you started a new sentence. This is a new book. You can start something new in this book. You can actually complete 75 hard. And I've already proven to myself so many times that I'm capable of things that I never thought. I didn't think I could run a marathon. I didn't think I would lose the weight, you know. I didn't think I'd get sober, and I did, you know. This is just another little thing to add onto my belief system that I'm building for myself because I didn't grow up with one. And now, even though I'm almost 30, I'm building that for myself, and that is really, really important.
The next habit that I think is really important is just walking a little bit more every day. I find that when I want to go to a cafe or if I'm able to walk to the grocery store, it makes it feel a little bit more enjoyable. I get to spend time in nature, I'm off my phone during that time frame, and it always feels really calming. But this habit has also set me up to live a more active lifestyle. I notice the more that I look for opportunities to walk places, the more opportunities I find. And I know that it's not always accessible to walk everywhere. I used to live in a neighborhood where I could not walk to the grocery store. So this one is more up to your accessibility and circumstances, but I do think that this is such a great habit to incorporate. It kind of goes hand in hand with my initial habit for the day to get 10K steps before 10 a.m. But like I said, when you look for opportunities, a lot of times they show themselves to you without even really trying.
We just got back home. Also hit my step count, which is 16,000 steps today. So one of the rules for 75 Hard is that you can't drink alcohol, and I am sober, so that part is easy for me. And I'm really excited because I love like trying different mocktails. So I think for the next episode, I want to show you guys some mocktails that I tried in the beginning of my sobriety that helped me stay sober. So I'm gonna do that next time. Recess is a brand that I love. This flavor I'm actually not a huge fan of. I don't think I've tried this one. I'm tasting it right now and I'm kind of not fully into it, but they have magnesium, adaptogens, lemon balm, all these things that are supposed to help with your brain, and they're only 20 calories a can, so it's kind of a nice little fun fizzy drink to have. I'm gonna do Pilates after we eat dinner, but I did pick up some new books that I wanted to show you guys. This one is called The Philosophy of Walking. If you've been around on my social media for a long time, you know that when I started my weight loss journey, all I was doing was walking. So I'm really excited to read this actually, and I hope that I like it. I'm almost finished with the book that I'm reading for 75 Hard. I think I'm just gonna read this in tandem at night or something. And then I got this book called Transit by Rachel Cusk. I will just buy something if I really like the cover, especially with books. And oftentimes when I read the book, I end up loving it. So I'm really, really excited to read these two. And then I got the cutest thing ever. So I journal basically every single day. And something that I've recently been doing is adding stickers to my journals because I've just been feeling like it makes it a lot more fun and playful and interesting. So I got this sticker book, but it's not just stickers. So pretty. But these are all stickers, all of it. It's literally art, but stickers. And I love it because when I journal sometimes I want to be very like whimsical and creative, and I love being able to find stuff like this. Like I can take this whole butterfly out and put it in my journal. Such a fun way to express creativity and to express yourself. So I found this and like how cool is that? Finger puppets. I'm so excited to go through this whole book and see what's in here and show you guys what I put in my journals. Because I'm an artist, I love seeing things like this that I can take in a way that's not traditionally what you would see. This isn't a sticker that you would normally see, but these are each individually like blocks of stickers from a paint palette, and I just think that that's so cool. Hello, it is currently Tuesday, January 14th. So it's day 14 of 75 Hard, and at the end of each video throughout the series of me doing 75 Hard, I want to do a recap on Tuesdays because that's technically the last day. I also post on Tuesdays, so it's just easier for me to upload everything on Tuesday, let you guys know how it went, and then I can just start with the next video. This week went really well. As you can see from the first portion of this video, I was on a little getaway. I feel like that whole time that I was over there was so nice because I was really living how I wanted to live. Like I was eating really healthy, I was taking my time on my runs, I was just enjoying every single day that I was there, and I want to be able to implement that same mindset and lifestyle into the life that I live right now. And I realized that it's really just about my mind and how I actually go into it. Like I can choose every day to feel like I'm on a getaway. You know, every single day of my life can feel that way. But last week I told you guys that I was planning on adjusting my water. I did, and I feel so much better now. I just went online and typed in like height, weight, age, water calculator, something like that, and I calculated it and that's how I got it. So I'm feeling a lot better with that. I also told you guys last week that I lost 3 pounds, which is not normal for me. I know how much weight I can lose with like in a week without feeling like I'm gonna die. So I adjusted my calories last week very slightly and I lost 1.5 pounds this week. So I'm gonna keep that going. This next week I'm also just gonna check in and see how it goes. I'm already naturally more active than I used to be, so when I added this challenge in, it just pushed me a little bit further with my activity level. So I just have to be more mindful of how much I'm eating in reference to the amount of activity level that I'm doing. So that's kind of something I'm trying to focus on for this next week. And yeah, this week was really, really good. I'm feeling strong. I start school on Monday, this upcoming Monday, so I'm a little nervous about that, but I also feel like these past 2 weeks were like my setup. Like, I feel like these past 2 weeks kind of made me feel prepared to go to school and not feel like I'm gonna be overwhelmed. I know what my routines look like. I've already planned out the times that I'm gonna be going to classes and the times I'm gonna be doing my workouts around classes. So I think it's gonna be a pretty good couple of weeks for school. Thank you guys so much for all your support on all the videos. It really means a lot to me because I really like making content. For me, like, content for me is a very fun way to keep up with my journey. So I really like that it resonates with so many of you guys, and I love that this little community that we're building, and I feel like it's really fun. I'm gonna show you my hair because I know a lot of you are gonna ask. Another day of hair art. And this one came out so cute. I really love this. And if you guys are following me on Instagram, then you already know the hair art journey that I'm on, so you can see all the other ones that I posted on there. As always, thank you so much for joining me on this week's video, and I will see you guys next week for another one. Bye!